dealing damage, you're whittling people down, and now they battle it out here. Pretty even Stevens for this turtle.
That's right, a battle over the turtle. Both teams on the way. Double set with the fatal links and a possible pickoff. Best player with the retribution secures the turtle. Joyboss gets a kill, takes down Hoon. Final slash on his way out. Promise takes down ISO. Look at Promise, needs to get out of there, but Yato with the denial.
Best player
with the motor course onto Zane, onto Joyboss, takes down Joyboss, but taken down by MOBAZANE.
One of the highlights of him is that he can switch out emblems pretty well, depending on the playstyle.
That's right, and ladies and gentlemen, as we jump to Game 4, can Outplay even out the odds and secure this series, or are we going to see BTK secure match point?
And I want to go back to what Nice you said, right? Arlot being able to kind of flex that emblem and be able to either go towards that little bit of that high damage or maybe the tank emblems, right? Go for more that sustain, just like you said. But it's all up to Outplay. You need to scale, but we already see that Promise is actually going to go ahead and run in with the tank emblem. So we are looking for more of the sustain and letting Basic coming with his carry, the speed of light wheels, be able to do a lot of chip damage while Promise coming to is going to be able to tank a lot.
And this is the thing, as I said, there's the two Purifies as well.
Right.
You kind of need that to counterplay Joybotch. He's on fire right now. He's feeling confident. I'm not sure if that, the halftime kind of cooled him off or not, but we'll see if it works. Shark, once again, trying to replicate that performance he had already. ISO, though.
That's right. A similar story from Game 1. Can he secure these iron hooks from 300 meters away? Definitely something BTK has to watch out for.
And we already see, he kind of did a little peekaboo, said hello, a little bit of trick-or-treating down there, but best player already trying to get T.
Yeah, Rushers is going to use the Retribution, showing their early aggression so far, but I got to keep your eyes on Hoon as well. He's rocking the Purify, but he's going to go up against a lot of CC, so definitely an upscale battle.
Yeah, kind of like that's what you're expecting. One of these teams has the tools that you need to get an early first blood, get the momentum going like we've been seeing so far throughout the series. But, biggest thing actually for Outplay is kind of to drag things out. Avoid Yato this time. Avoid the Kadita. Don't let him get that snowball going like he did in the previous game, and just kind of contest these objectives the best way you can. I think that's why best player picked this, but they have something in mind.
Huge play. Speaking of objectives, best player may have found himself in a tricky situation. Joybotch secures first blood. A huge start for BTK.
That is not a huge start for Outplay, right? I do see the rotations coming in for Outplay. They really want to take T under farm as much as they can. The electrifying beats is a little bit too much. The record player might be broken over there, but we do see Turtle being picked up by Zane.
Got the airstrike going down. Zane with the Retribution just in time, able to secure it, and the Ocean's Oddity Yato on his way out.
So there you go, already starting off, right? That's the first objective of the game, pretty much being locked in by BTK. Bottom side Shark, though, one hit away. Able to get out just fine, but still, where do you put the focus on here for either team? Right now, BTK looks to be putting pressure on Basic.
Yeah, but for the side of Outplay, they're trying to put pressure on T. Now, usually when you give up these trades, you have to be confident, right? They willingly gave up Joy, and they willingly gave up Arlot. So they are looking for that very aggressive EXP lane, sustain team fight. But I also want to harp on Hoon, actually. He did run in the Purify, right? But he has to decide, right? Is it going to be for the Atlas or is it going to be for the Kadita? He has to really be careful. But Zane
is going to get hit with the Retribution. Shark needs to get out of there. Iron Hook for the pull in and the stun. The mortar coils as well. Yato takes down Shark. Ocean's Oddity on the way out. And a lot of sustainability. The stun, the Petrify, the Fatal Links for the set.
Wow.
Mortar coils from best player. Decimation goes down. Takes out Yato. Can he get a full linebacker, the jungler for Outplay?
Now look at the bot side though. ISO and Basic is going at it back and forth. And look at the top side as well. It's actually pretty sustained. And we're going to see a lot of battle, I feel like, between T and Promise. Knowing that T's going to go for that Joy, but he does need time to scale. So he went for that Magic Shop to get those items a little bit more quicker than other mages you see. But Hoon, Hook.
Beautiful combination of synergy between Shark and Hoon. The Iron Hook and Hoon with the damage.
If Basic was there like a second earlier,
that
might have been, that might have converted to a kill there. So, timing, but T off Cranma, gonna fall, and it looks like it was towards the top side. I think he was cutting, but, either way, that's another kill going to the hands for Outplay. And that's a good thing that you mentioned that, Eunice, because T needs time. He has the mystery shop, but one of the great things about Joy is really throughout the course of the game, you are kind of, in a way, she's a pest, right? You're popping the beats, you're going for the back line, you're dealing damage, you're whittling people down, and now they battle it out here. Pretty even Stevens for this turtle.
That's right, a battle over the turtle. Both teams on the way. Double set with the fatal links and a possible pickoff. Best player with the retribution secures the turtle. Joybox gets a kill, takes down Hoon. Final slash on his way out. Promise takes down ISO. Look at Promise, needs to get out of there, but Yato with the denial. Best player rushing with the motor course onto Zane, onto Joybox, takes down Joybox, but taken down by MOBAZANE.
That is a turtle into the hands of Outplay, but the scoreboard says otherwise, so welcome to the Caster's Desk. We'd like to welcome you up here. We haven't saved a little bit of seats for you guys, but we already see Yato setting up early onto the side of Outplay. Now, I did mention this, and I'm going to mention it again. Hoon actually used a Purify in that mid side. Hoon can't be as aggressive as you want, right? Maybe he has the flicker. He is able to get out of the fatal links if he is able to respond fast, but he really has to be careful knowing that since he did use a Purify on this Karita, he was not able to be positioned correctly for the turtle, which means he just got immediately taken off.
Yeah, and that's the thing. As we take a look at the replay, right, he had to use a Purify, but unfortunately, when he is taken out this early in the game, he's the damage, right? He is the big burst damage that they're looking for. So with Hoon not even able to use the Feathered Airstrike to provide for that fight, you lose a lot of firepower for Outplay. So BTK finding some wins here. It's still pretty even, though. With everything that's happened up to this point, gold lead isn't anything too crazy. In terms of turrets, no one's got that just yet. Objectives even traded side for side right now. But best players having a great game so far, starting with this Martiz.
And you are seeing best player rush in. Hoon takes down Yato. MOBAZANE looking into the eyes of best player. Basic off screen takes down Joybox. One apart memories on Shark and Basic's retreat. And look at Zane, best player, trying to fight it out in the jungle. Definitely everything on the line. BTK trying to secure this match for match one.
Top side, Promise just took off T.
Yeah, did take out T. Look at ISO, need to get back. Outplay with the proxy of the lane, secures the first turret.
And that is a beautiful rotation coming in from Outplay. Now we're going to go ahead and see Promise and best player work for that top side. And we already see the rotations already. The response is extremely fast. T just got taken off. That is not good. And just like Nice said, needs to scale. But Joybaj is being really aggressive, but Basic
is going to rush in with the speedy light wheels, forcing the flicker from Joybosh.
Okay, they're gonna secure themselves this turtle here, so they get the third one of the game. Still looking to find some control if they can. They did get the turret as well, so starting for Outplay to get their footing on the ground here. Hoon also able to pick up a kill. Again, he needs that time to even scale further. He is a big piece of that damage for Outplay. Now the response from BTK, they grab their first turret of the game here, and they continue to trade across map. That's what's happening. Even action-wise, everything is happening everywhere.
I also want to harp out a little bit on the rotations. BTK actually goes the 1-2-2, so you kind of see Joybaj and ISO kind of more together. But if you look at Outplay, they either go 1-3-1 or 1-4-0. So you always see Promise always split pushing somewhere else, but we see the top side, right? They did this in the M4 championships. It was the 1-5 rotation, but it's a little bit different with different players. But T
is on the chase. T does dodge the Iron Hook, electrifying beats, trying to clear out the minions. Basic and Shark on the prowl, trying to claim the stoogie turret. Yato rushing in with the rough waves. Feather Airstrike on the opposite side of the map from Hoon to clear out some of these minions, but Shark sitting strong. Basic secures a kill, takes out Yato in the top lane.
And just like the rotations, right? It worked, right? Maybe that is the answer that they need. So the 1-5 position. So basically the roamer and the marksman is going to go ahead, and it kind of gives them a guaranteed kill, right? The CC followed in by the highest DPS, which is going to be that marksman early game, and Basic is doing beautiful at that right now.
All right now, still, Outplay finding movement. That's what they have. They need space to work with. They're moving great around the map, so BTK kind of has to respond to that. They are holding on. Gold lead slipping a little bit out of their favor, though, but still, if they can find a pickoff with what they have, again, you have a Kadita, Joybaj as well. Sometimes he might just have to use the Fatal Links to get the Purifies down and put Outplay in a situation that favors BTK. All this, though, couple seconds, we're away from the Lord here. We'll see if they're able to actually fight it, contest it, but look at OP's positioning.
Yeah, great positioning, trying to contest on the purple buff. Hoon drops the feather air strike. Yato denying it, makes him cancel it out and force an outplay out of BTK. Juggle with the fatal links and the stun. The iron hook from Shark. Basic takes down Yato. Torn apart memories going down as well. Huge play from both sides.
Now, Outplay will definitely have this aggro now, not only because, yes, members got taken off for BTK, but so many spells have been used, so many ults have been used as well. So, best player's gonna go ahead and secure this Lord. Zane, looking for a little bit of vision, tries to get a little bit of something out of there, but we already see that they're gonna go for trades, and they go ahead and take out that top side. But looks like Outplay is just starting to get their foot in their shoes right now, and they're doing great on it.
Yeah, their shoes are on. You know, at this point,
they're on now.
They're moving down the lane now. Lord is taken here. So this is momentum like we've been talking about. Outplay now having it in their favor. They're in the driver's seat, if you will. And we'll have to see, BTK, can they respond to this, right? How do they respond to this? The fact that they've got a couple towers, they can find some space to work with. But also, how do they play around the setups from Joybot? Is he able to pull it off? Because so far, Outplay has been kind of elusive. They really haven't fallen for those initiations that BTK is looking for. Now the setup here, though, with the Lord.
That's right. Shark sniffing out a setup with the concealed play, but the fatal links does go in for the stun. Basic takes out Joybot's feather air strike from far from Hoon. Hoon finds MOBAZANE, and they're able to claim their tier 2 turret on the top side.
And the rail spot flicker hook.
Oh, Shark's not done. A bullseye with the iron hook takes down Yato. Hoon securing that kill. Lord in play for the inhibitor. Torn apart memories from ISO. T takes down Basic. They need to get out of there. T gets pulled back with the iron hook. Promise secures the kill. But look at ISO trying to get away. The stun with the corrosive strike on a Promise. Torn apart memories secures the kill. Joybot with the perfect match trying to get the stun. Unable to. An Outplay pushes out toward the tier 2 turret in the mid lane. 2 members taken off from the side of Outplay. Basic and Promise did get taken off, but the amount of objectives they just took, they were just rushing down like a bullet train down that top side for the side of BTK, but they are looking to hunt best player down and get him off the map. Flicker. Ooh, wow. ISO really wants that kill. Look at the commitment. The fatal links. Joybot takes down best player.
I call that commitment. That was a committed hunt down there from BTK. They're definitely thirsty for blood, so they grab that, right? Now, the thing is, given how everything kind of unfolded there, they're still working their way back from that deficit they have to deal with, right? But if you're looking at this, they're actually in a position where can they actually contest the next Lord? Now, when you looked at how things unfolded, again, Joybot winning with the fatal links, oh, hold on.
Bloody Hunt goes down. Who secures the kill, takes down Yato. Man.
Okay. Going back to the point here, now, he's going to be up by the time the Lord is, right? But that's the thing. The firepower from Outplay is OP. Like, it's scary at this point. Yeah, it's OP. This is tough.
Oh, no.
Joybot,
Needs to get out of there. Caught himself in a rock in 3 hard places. Basic on the chase. Secures the kill with the speedy light wheels.
And now, I just want to harp on what Nice said, though, right? The Lord is up now. The commitment is beautiful. I love it. BTK does want to take best player out of Outplay for these Lord fights, because, you know, it is a retry battle that this is what everybody's been waiting for, right? Best player versus Zane. Who is the better retry? Who is the better jungler, right? But committing all of that much, and now for the sake of Joybot just got taken off. Now this is a 5-man setup for Outplay, and now Yato, ISO, and Zane is looking for a response. The bot side.
Bloody Hunt goes down for the suppression. Hoon secures the kill, takes down T. Unstoppable, a good foothold for the Lord pit for the side of Outplay. But Petrify goes in. Yato tries to find a kill. Basic shuts him down with the swiftness, forcing Joybot and MOBAZANE to think twice about pushing into this Lord pit.
All right, they might just go ahead and secure themselves this Lord. It looks like BTK is going to call it off. They just want to go in the defense here. And it looks like Outplay has had an answer for Yato, right? He really hasn't been able to use this Kadita the way he has in the previous game. And so now with their backs against the wall, BTK's got to defend once again. And it's tough, right? Because Outplay, riding on this momentum, will most likely force a situation, force a team fight. Once this Lord marches down, you're going to see them manage the waves, manage these resources, but they have so many tools available to them how they want to start this fight. So we'll see. BTK, do they have the answer? Is it going to be the fatal links? Do they land the rough waves?
Basic checking the wrong bush, finds Joybot and MOBAZANE, but now they need to retreat the full side of Outplay on the chase. Hoon drops down the feather air strike, the bloody hump, the suppression. Look at best player rushing in. Hoons secures kill, takes down MOBAZANE. The battle for the inhibitor on the top side crashes down by the Lord. Outplay has found their way.
Weezy, you're not done, Joybot!
We are not done. Down goes the Fatal Links. Down goes the Decimation. Best player takes down Yato. Look at the base. Crystal.
Can they close?
1, 2, 3. Can they close this out? T rushing with electrifying feats. Takes down best player. Basic on the
run, on the run,
takes down T. Joybot rushing in. ISO fights Basic. Here we go. Promise fighting ISO as well. And Joybot falling to the Dauntless Strike. And that is a huge play. A full wipeout for BTK. Ladies and gentlemen, Outplay has done it. They have evened out the odds 2-2 against BTK.
They seriously put on their shoes, tied their laces, and made it a